Hello and welcome to your daily news and information update. Today's topic, 2009's largest bank failure. The FDIC's failed bank list is growing at an alarming rate, with 25 bank closings in 2008 and another 34 in the first 5 months of 2009. The newest member of that infamous list is BankUnited FSB of Coral Gables, Florida, which officially joined it on May 21st. BankUnited FSB will remain open at all 86 of its branches because the FDIC agreed to share losses on approximately $10.7 billion worth of assets. Initial estimates are that the transaction will cost the FDIC roughly $4.9 billion in insured deposits. The bank was bought up by a consortium of investors in a move which may signal a change to the FDIC's rules about how failed banks can be bought and sold. The government hopes that it can facilitate similar takeovers of other failed banks in the future and cut back on the number of outright collapses which it has to deal with. The Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation was founded in 1933 as a means of staving off the wave of bank closings which was then sweeping the nation. The current crisis is by far the worst it has faced since its inception, including the savings and loan crisis of the 1980s. The collapse of America's smaller banks is further evidence that the so-called recovery being pronounced by major news agencies and the government is still very far away. Thousands of Americans are finding it difficult or impossible to make ends meet, and when they fail to meet their obligations, their lenders go into default with them. The government gave massive bailout funding to the nation's largest banks, but it has done very little to help the smaller shops around this country. As a result, 59 have closed in the past 2 years, and many more will likely follow. If we do ever emerge from this mess, the U.S. may only have a few remaining supersized banks. This country has to do more for the people. There is no way to stop the collapse of the financial sector without first helping the consumers upon whom it was built. We can continue handing money to the banks only to watch it evaporate, or we can start putting money into the hands of the American people, where it will actually be put to good use. People will open accounts, purchase goods, and need financing options for homes, cars, and other products. If the government grants this money in the form of Buy American certificates, the positive effects will be even greater, as the money circulates within our own economy instead of flowing to cheap markets overseas. We have to do something to save the banks in this country. We cannot let them all collapse. On behalf of concerned citizens, I'm Craig Harrington. For more on this and other related topics, please tune in daily to economyincrisis.org.
Wake up, America! Open up your eyes! Wake up, America! Wake up!